Hello everybody, my name is Ashley Rhianne and I'm a Vancouver, Canada-based Pilates instructor and also I'm a belly dance performer. And I am here with you today for a Pilates HIIT workout. This workout is going to be a tough one. It's going to get you sweaty, it's going to get you worked, it's going to get you stronger. Now, I did say it's postpartum, so please make sure that you have been cleared by your medical professional to exercise and that you take any modifications that you need to. If you need to rest at any point, please just hit pause and rest. And just make sure that you're working within your own limits. Your body has been through a huge journey through pregnancy, through delivery, and now you're in the recovery period. I am currently 8 months postpartum, and I'm really glad to be back to pretty much my fitness levels that I was before. But however, if you are watching this in the early postpartum stages, please make sure to take it easy because you really, really need to rest and get yourself strong. Don't jump into anything before you're ready. I do have another Pilates video looking at the first 6 weeks of postpartum fitness and recovery, so I do encourage you to go check that out. So what have we got today? We're going to be doing body weight mainly today, so all you need is your mat. If you want to put on some shoes, grab some shoes, and just your water and yourself, of course. If you want to add in any resistance bands, a Pilates circle, a Pilates ball, or even some light hand weights, feel free to grab those, although I would recommend doing this at least once before adding in any props. So, are you ready? Let's get started. All right, we are just going to start with a really nice, just gentle roll down, just to kind of get our body sorted, get our bodies ready for practice. The roll down is a really great way of just getting the blood flowing. Also, it's a really nice kind of rejuvenating stretch that's going to charge up your whole back line, your feet, your upper body, and it's also just really relaxing. So let's just take a nice deep breath in. Let's fill up those lungs all the way. Pay attention to our feet, and on the exhale, we're going to bend our knees. We're going to drop our chest down towards the knees, let the head hang, hands come to the floor, and you can bend or straighten your legs as much as you like. If you're doing this in the morning, you're probably a little bit stiff, so just make sure to kind of accommodate that stiffness as much as you need to. So keeping a nice bent leg position is going to be a little bit better for your body just initially, and you might find that on the next roll down you might be able to straighten those legs a little bit. Now from here, shake your head no, nod your head yes, and I'm going to just straighten my legs just slightly, finding all 10 toes on the floor, feeling that heel bone pressing into the floor. From here, we're going to draw the belly button to spine, and we're going to roll up. We're going to stack the bones. So thinking about stacking the hips and the back, rib cage, shoulder, head, and neck. Take a nice deep breath in, a little bit more active. And on the exhale, bend the knees, drop the chest, drop the head. My legs are going to be a little bit straighter. Shake the head no, nod the head yes, pressing through the 3 corners of the feet. So pinky toe side, big toe side, and the heel side rolling all the way up. Shoulders roll back. And again, last time, take a nice deep breath in, reaching all the way up. And on the exhale, bending the knees, collapsing through the chest, dropping the head, lifting the tailbone. And we're going to just roll all the way up. If you want to add another roll up, please feel free. I'm just going to do 3 today. So we're going to be moving a lot from standing to the floor. So those of you who are dealing with any diastasis recti, please make sure that you roll to the side. I will be rolling to the side, but if I do forget, just make sure that you log roll, just that you get up safely, because we don't want to put any additional stress on the abdominals. So we're going to start with our good mornings. And so the prep work for this is we're going to get into a nice wide stance, okay? And it's just going to be a little squat with a reverse little twist with the upper body, and then we stand all the way up. So we're working on some side-to-side rotation. We're working on keeping heavy heels, so really charging up through the whole back line of the body. Okay, that's the movement. We're going to be doing this for a minute. After 30 seconds, if you feel inclined, you can add a little jump to break up the move. So it would look like this. Squat down, jump, squat down, and jump. If jumping is not in the cards for you today, totally fine. You can just keep that nice little rotation. From here, we're going to be going into plie squats. So just making sure that your legs are nice and wide, toes are turned out to the corner, pinky toe side is pressing down. We're going to come into a straight back. So we're not coming into a squat. It's almost like you're sliding down a wall. Knees are opening in line of those toes, and we're going to be doing some plies here along with some pulses. After that, we've got some half jacks coming into this. All right, are you ready? Let's do this with our good mornings. My timer's on. Let's go. We're going to rotate and up. Rotate and up. I like to exhale here. Inhale to open. Exhale, your eyes follow the gaze of the hand. Good. We've got another 10 seconds here before we add that jump. And ready? Here we go. Jump. And jump. Trying to land really softly on the floor. We're not slamming our feet. Let's do 2 more for 2. Last time. And 1. Beautiful job. We're going to come, into our plie squat. Plie, pull it up and in. Arms open and close. Stretch and close. If that didn't get your heart rate up, I don't know what will. Those are really sneaky. They don't seem like very much, but they really are. Inhale, make this really active. This is not a rest break. Okay, I'm just going to check our time. Good. And let's do 1 more. We're going to hold, arms out, little pulses here. So we're coming up about 1 inch, coming down about 1 inch. We're here for 30 seconds. Hopefully you've got some water to hand. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it in. We're coming in for our half jacks. Ready? And let's go. So, actively pulling the arms and legs together. You're going to get a little rest after this before we go into our next cycle of exercises. Keep it up. Little check. Almost done. We have 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Shake it out. Those good mornings, those plie squats, and those half jacks are definitely a flow. We're going to find ourselves on the ground. So if you are postpartum, come into a nice side lie position and then come and lay down. We are going to just take our little break here for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. We're going to be here for another 20 seconds and then we're going to go into our bridge ups. So we're going to find our feet, find all 10 toes on the floor, feel that heel bone. Really strongly press the feet into the floor. I want you to actively pull the belly button in away from your pants. Hands down by your side. We're going to press. We're going to hinge at the hips, send the butt close to the floor, and press. So glute squeeze. I want you to feel the inner thighs. Draw those rib cage bones together. And we're looking just straight ahead, up towards the ceiling. So I like to always say, kind of look at the ceiling joint where it meets the wall, okay? We are here for another 20 seconds, and then we're going to stay up. Hold it here. Lovely. And let's do for 3 and 2. Hold it up. And 1. Walk the feet in slightly. Bend the right knee in and down. And left. We don't want to shift those hips. So try to find that footing. Gently place the weight. And we lift up. Lovely. We've got 10 seconds left here. And then we're gonna log roll to the side and come up for 30 seconds of squat jumps, everyone's favorite. Lovely. And let's finish on that left-hand side. Bum comes down, let's roll. We're gonna come up and we're coming into our squat jumps. So we're only here for 30 seconds. So, ready? Here we go. Little jumps. Now, if you're, again, not in the jumping phase, you can just do this, okay? It's still super dynamic, still super active, totally okay. Power through, point the toes, feel that nice explosive energy. Lovely. 6 seconds left. Almost there. And we're done. Lovely. We're going to come back onto the ground. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to be doing alternating donkey kicks. So from here, gently pull the belly button away from your waistband. And we're going to flex that right foot up and down for 30 seconds. Pull it down, press it up, pull it down. We press. Make sure here that you're not leaning on that left side. It gets really easy. So think about pressing into that right index finger. Lovely. I'm just going to check the time. Let's see if I can do this. And 2. And a 1. Beautiful jump. Change sides. 30 seconds. So I want you to really feel that contraction. I want you to feel like you're stamping that foot on the ceiling. Pressing into that left index finger. Lovely. We have 10 seconds left. And we're going back into our half jacks after this, and then we get a little break. And done. Coming all the way up, finding our feet, ready, half jacks, here we go. Keep going, you're doing great. Getting that blood flowing. Feels great to move. I'm so grateful for days when I move, because in the early stages of postpartum, it's so hard. It's so hard. My goodness. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Beautiful. Kick it out. Whew. We're going to take about a 30-second rest here. So walk it off, grab some water if you need. Yeah, it's really no joke. Postpartum is, as much as they tell you and you read about it, when you go through it, it's something completely different. And so getting back to some sort of activity, even if it's just gentle walking in the beginning, is so good. Because it's very hard on the body in so many ways. And so just gentle forms of mobility, it's essential. It's good for your mental health, and it's just really great to get you moving. So we're going to come into our toe touches. So we're going to find ourselves in our neutral spine. Okay. We're going to find ourselves at a 90 degrees angle with our hips and our knees. What we do not want to do is change the angle of the leg. We are not moving the knee. We are always moving from the hip. This is to connect with the lower core. If this is difficult for you, you can start here with your feet on the floor and pull the leg up and return it down. I want you to tap into this lower core, okay? This will be our level 1. For this workout, we're gonna go into level 2, but if you do wanna stay with level 1, please feel free. All right, we're gonna go in 3 and 2 and 1. Here we go. I'm going to touch that toe down, actively pull it up. We're here for a minute, okay? So this is going to give you a really nice chance to get in there nice and deep. Again, nice long neck, looking at that ceiling and wall joint. Touch and touch. Now, if you're a little bit further along and you want an additional challenge, you can alternate here with a heel tap. This is going to be a little bit harder because it's making you work a little bit lower. So please make sure that you're ready before you do this exercise, okay? Down and down. Lovely. We still have another 15 seconds to go. I inhale and exhale. And that's it. Let's roll over. We're going to come back up. We're going back into our squat jumps. Okay, sorry. Here we go. We're going in 3, 2, 30 seconds, and 1. Here we go. So finding that nice springy foot. Pushing off the floor. And remember, if you can't jump, doing this dynamic squats are great. So don't sweat it, okay? Keep the chest nice and high. Almost done. 3, and 2, and a 1. And we're gonna come all the way back down. We're gonna come into our Superman to our Y pose. So we're lying face down. We're gonna open our legs as wide as the mat, and we're gonna internally rotate those legs. So it's almost like your big toe mounds. The top part of your toes are pushing into the floor. Think about your heels slightly drawing in towards each other. You're going to slide those knees up the legs to really activate the quads. Also from here, I want you to pull that belly button in away from the floor. Stretch the arms nice and long, but make sure that you're still plugged into the shoulder socket. And we're going to drop the head. Just stay here for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to rise up, pushing into the floor, active legs. We're going to pull the elbows back and stretch. 2. As we stretch, the chest lowers towards the floor. As we actively pull back with those W pulls, we shine the chest forward and up, making sure that we move our head and our neck with our body. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of people forget that the neck is a part of the spine. And so they'll kind of like do these weird exercises like that instead of thinking, you know, we're extending the spine all the way from the base of the head. Keep going. Just pull and stretch. Keep drawing that belly button in. We're almost done. 5 seconds left. Lovely. Last one. Press the hands down. Let's sit back into a quick child's pose. Come all the way up. We're going to be coming into jumping lunges. Another favorite. I'm going to do this facing the side. If jumping is, again, not in your wheelhouse for today, actively just stepping back is good enough. Okay, if you lose your balance, who cares? Doesn't matter. I lose my balance all the time. So just work with whatever you've got. Always make sure though that you bend that back leg. Now, secret, I hate jumping lunges. They're like they're like burpees for me. They're awful. So I'm gonna suffer along with you. All right, we're gonna get going in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, let's get in our position. 2, 1, and here we go. As we lift, think about pulling the belly button in, lifting that pelvic floor off of the pelvis. So up and in. Lovely. We have 10 seconds left, everybody. Arms are strong. Bending that back leg. Feeling strong. You're doing well. And we're done. One more. Lovely. From here, we're going to come back on our backs. So, postpartum, log roll, open the arms, nice and wide, legs at 90 degrees, a space here between the legs. We're doing 1 minute of windshield wipers. So I'm going to get my time. Beautiful. So we just want to roll from side to side. If you have a fitness ball or a Pilates circle, this is a great place to put it. Because you can add a little bit of extra resistance. But I'm kind of squeezing the air. And as I pull in, feel the abdominals contract. Pull the lower belly in, and we rotate. Lovely job. More than halfway done. Lovely. 5 more seconds. Squeeze these ones out. Lovely. Let's log roll. We are coming back onto all fours for good old mountain climbers. And then we're going to repeat this whole set all over again. So let's find our plank position here. So if this is too much for you for mountain climbers, you can keep it low and just work here. And think about pulling that belly button in away from your pant line. Okay, if you feel comfortable doing mountain climbers, we're going to get started. So let's find our plank. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 30 seconds, 3, drop the bum, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can go as fast or as slow as you need to. I'm going a little bit slower because I'm also jogging. So, 2. Actively pull that knee into chest. I'm just going to check the time. Keep going. We have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Postpartum, come and log roll to your side. We're coming back to our toe gestures for a minute. So, level 1, level 2, I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to level 2. And we're going to get started in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm going to start with the left side this time. Actively pulling it in. After this, we have our jumping lunges. Sorry. Inhale, exhale. How are we doing for time? Halfway. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to make this a little tiny bit harder by doing my heel taps, okay? So if this feels like you want a little bit of an additional challenge, remember for these, that slower is better. So don't rush this. If you rush this, you're likely going to get into your hip flexors, not your lower abs. So this is a Pilates essential move. So I want you to really take the time to really get in there, stretch, strengthen, and tap into that lower core. Last one. Beautiful. Log roll to the side. Jumping lunges. Sorry. All right. We're going to get going. In 5, let's find our position. And here we go. 1, woo, and 2. Losing your balance is totally fine. I want to keep this in there just to let you know that I lose my balance too all the time. Strong arm, bend that back leg. How are we doing? 9 seconds left. We got this. There we go. Last one. Beautiful job. Coming back down onto your bellies. We're coming into Superman to Y pulse. And then we're going to be changing it up. Superman row to mountain climbers. So stretch those arms out nice and long. Find the rotation of the legs, pubic bone down, belly button in. Draw those ribs together. And ready? Here we go. Let's come up. Let's W pull. Pull the shoulder blades back. Reach it down. Keep going. So pull that belly button in. Lovely. We have another 30 seconds. I know. Active legs. Reminder. Engage those quads by pulling the knee up the legs. Lovely. Almost there. Lovely, last one. Coming into our mountain climbers. Okay, are you ready? 5 seconds. So pick your poison, whether you want to stay here and do it from here. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Gaze down between the hands. Think about pulling the knee all the way into chest. Long neck. Relax the jaw. Breathing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That got the sweat on for sure. Let's come line our backs again. We're in the home stretch, everyone. Yay! Hopefully you're surviving. We're coming into our windshield wipers, so let's open those arms. 1 minute. Let's start to the right. Pull it in. And the left. Pull it in. So this is my first video I've done postpartum. And I was honestly so excited to film some content today. It was, you know, as a movement professional and as an artist, trying to balance out motherhood with, you know, the other parts of me has been a real struggle. I've absolutely loved every second of being a mother, but I've really missed doing stuff like this. And so I booked a babysitter, and I was just planning this for days and days and days. And then this morning, it was just like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And normally I would be like really stressed out and just have this like, you know, why is this happening to me of all days, blah, blah, blah. But I was honestly so excited to get in here today that I just didn't even care. I was like, felt so good. Last one. But, you know, motherhood is real, the balance is real, the struggle is real. So if you find yourself, you know, getting into a bit of a funk, or just finding that you're quite lost, or you're not sure who you are anymore, I've just found it to be such a crazy journey in that way. And from when I talk to other people, they're just like, everything comes back to you. We're on a rest break, by the way. So don't sweat it. You know, these things are constantly evolving, and we're in constant evolution. And just because we don't have time now doesn't mean that's going to be like that way forever. So it took me 8 months to get here today, and I am so happy to be here with you. Honestly, I'm just thrilled. So very exciting. All right, we are going into our last set. So it's a little bit more abs, a little bit more movement. We're going to start with a 30-second bear plank. From here, we're going to go into a half burpee. What this looks like, I'm just going to show you, is a bear plank is you're gonna be toes tucked under, strong hands and wrists pressing into the floor, pushing away from the floor, so don't let your upper body sag. I want you to actively engage your transverse abdominis, so really pull that belly button into your spine. We're gonna charge up everything. This is driven from the knees, and we're just gonna hang out here. From here, we're gonna come into a half burpee. So you are going to either step or jump your legs in, come up, come back. Now, if this is too much for you, again with the jumping, you can modify this, stepping, powering up, coming back, and then hanging out here for a second and doing the opposite leg to come up to stand, okay? I want this to be whatever works for you. We're essentially gonna be doing this in total for 2 minutes. 30-second bear plank, then we add the burpee, and then we go back to bear plank and we add the burpee. So just find whatever works best from you. I'm gonna actually, it's okay. One of the things about my morning was that my timer wasn't working. So I'm using my phone, or my watch today. And so that's why you probably keep seeing me tap my phone, or my watch. All right, bear plank, here we go. 30 seconds, nice and strong. Now, try not to let your knees float up too high. I want them to be a few inches off the floor. Keep reinforcing that belly button scoop, okay? I am gonna have to drop my knee at some point to check my watch, but you can keep going if you can. And I know you can, so. I'm just gonna do a quick check. Okay. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And up. Just gonna check. Down. And shoot it up. You can do this as fast or as slow as you need. Just make sure that you're never compromising on the movement. Last time, bear plank. We're holding it here. Quick check. Okay. Nice and strong. Just gonna find a better angle. This round is tough, I'm not gonna lie. Lean in here with me. Find that strength. Drop those knees. We hold. We're literally almost done. Keep holding. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Burpees, here we go. 3, we got this. And up. Dig deep. Shoot it up. Let's check my watch. 5 seconds left. We got this. And last one. Killer. All right. Last minute and a half. We're gonna find ourselves in a reverse tabletop. We're gonna be doing essentially bridges, but like in a reverse way. So let's find ourselves. So feet are in line with your sit bones. Your hands can be angled either towards your heels, slightly towards the corners of the room, or out to the side. Totally up to you. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. I got my heart rate spiked. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. So let's come all the way up, press away from the floor. I'm just gonna re-angle from here, bend at the hips, we press. 2, and 3, hinge, and press. 4, and 5. I always like to count when I do exercises, especially if they're timed, especially if I'm doing a set of 3. I like to always try to like beat myself, like last time I did 11, can I do 12 this time? It gives me really good mental focus as well. So, because I kind of know like the end, like the goal, at the end, the goalpost. So, lovely. I'm just gonna do a quick time check. Good, 5 seconds. Let's do 2 more. 2, and 1. We're gonna stay up, walk the feet in, pull the belly button in, push away, and we're gonna do marching. This is our last exercise. Try not to shift. So we have to really ground down through that standing leg, activate the abs. Let's do 5, and 5, and 4, 4, 3, 3, and 2, 2. Last one, looking up, and a 1. Coming all the way down. Let's shape up those arms, shape out those wrists. So postpartum wrists are a thing. You might have even had some issues when you were pregnant. So because of the relaxin, makes everything loose. And so you can get a lot of irritation. Some women end up with carpal tunnel. So let's take our hands, let's just do this. Make little figure 8s. We're done. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm definitely sweaty. I'm definitely sweaty. We're gonna just cool that heart rate down. Okay, so let's have our hands on our knees. Let's find our sit bones. Let's find our pubic bone. We are gonna take a nice deep breath in. We're gonna open the ribs up towards the ceiling slightly. Lift the chin, lift the eyes. And now exhale, we're gonna scoop the belly round through the whole back body. Active, active, active. Inhale, chest shines forward and up. Exhale, scoop, round, pull back. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, coming all the way back. Left hand down, right by your leg. Let's take the right hand right at the base of the skull. Pull the elbow back slightly, so it's at about a 45 degrees angle. Take a nice deep breath in. Grow all the way up from the sit bone to the crown of the head. Now on the exhale, we're gonna drop that right or that left rib cage towards the left hip. We're gonna push into that right sit bone. Open up that whole right side. Now pull the belly button in. Inhale to return. Exhale, bend into that left arm. Draw the left rib cage towards the hip. Shine the chest. On that right side up towards the ceiling. Last time. And exhale. Now from here, we're gonna do a little bit of rotation. We're gonna pull that left rib cage back. We're gonna fold forward and in. And open for 5. Exhale for 4. 3, upper body mobility is so important. For 2, last time. And 1, pull the belly button in, and we're gonna switch. The first 3 months of me breastfeeding, I couldn't even move my neck. I did so much prep work while pregnant. Everyone says, strengthen your back, open the chest. So I did so much back opening and chest openers, and oh my goodness, so much. And from here, rotate. And then I had my son, and I have never been in so much pain in my whole life. It was insane. I couldn't move. I couldn't even hardly turn my head, because the babies don't have any head neck control. So you get kind of in these awkward holding positions. Let's do 1 more. And I just felt so stuck. And I remember a few of my dance friends messaging me, and they were like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm in so much pain. And it does eventually go away. But really making sure, especially if you're in that kind of those early days, do your best to just get to a wall, try to just lean against the wall, open up those arms, do some thoracic mobility, so some gentle twists. So let's just do a little bit of rotation here to keep things somewhat moving. It is just, the toll that it takes on your body is crazy. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale. 1 more deep breath in and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was awesome. I hope you got as sweaty as I did. Please like, subscribe, share. You can find me on Instagram. I'm Ashley_Rhianne_Rakasa. You can also look at ashleydance.com for more information. And please tell me in the comments what you'd like to see now that I'm back filming content. Thank you so much again. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.